pitch to him. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a hit. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No balls and 1 strike. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Happ is there, and he has it for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch out, nothing doing. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Matt Bush, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run potential, but a premium defender at second base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2. Liner toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Here's Jason Hayward now. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus has it. The underhanded flip. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
The 0-1 delivery. And that one stayed too low, apparently. So 1-1. He swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first three pitches, all three down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Two balls and a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Has a look, now the pitch. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Baez on second. Hayward at first. One gone. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the first pitch to him. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Rizzo is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Cubs strand a couple. Still no score. Up next for the Rangers, Joey Gallo. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective. And that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. Hit hard to short. Gloved by Russell. And there's out number 2.
Batting second, right fielder, Shin-Soo Choo.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, 8 hits in 15 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Chu leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now that's popped up. Bryant moving to his left, and that's the third out. Rangers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball one. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
2-0 count. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
Contreras takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Fouled off. The 0-1 on its way. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he'd probably get some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Addison.
Here's Addison Russell. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Russell behind 0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
0-2, here it comes. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And he sends it the other way toward right center. On the move is Chu. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there are 2 gone now. Here's Javier Baez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Javier Baez.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count. Quintana stands at second with 2 gone. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Set and the 1-1 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
Stepping in now, Jason Hayward. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The 1-0 home. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Leading off the inning, Ryan Rua, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Matt Bush. He swings and grounds it to short. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So 2 are gone here in the Rangers' third, and it's back to the top of the lineup now for Elvis Andrus. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Two out, nobody on. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2, and he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Riding in once again, Kyle Schwarber looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Bryant gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. Schwarber, an Ohio native. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Here's the 0-2. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Bryant is on his way home. He will score as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. First delivery to him on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
No one out with a runner at second. This is pulled into right. Chu is there, one away.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Digging in, Wilson Contreras. And he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside the park home run his first time up. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. And this is swung on and missed. His fifth strikeout already, and there are two gone in the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Ian Happ. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Two out here and a runner at second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a two-run homer down the line in left. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Quintana.
Into the box, Jose Quintana. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Ready with the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rangers nothing. Darvish will come on and get some work as he makes his second appearance so far this spring.
Darvish.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Delino DeShields. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and a strike to count.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Baez over to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielder. Russell's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Fouled off. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua has it in his tracks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Eddie Butler will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 33, Eddie Butler.
So next to the plate for Texas, Robinson Chirinos.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. So 1 away now. That'll bring in Shin-Soo Choo. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. windup and the 0-1. Swung on and belted to right for 2. This one is deep. Looking up is Contreras. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting.
Here's Rougned Odor now.
Rougned
As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And that's the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ryan Rua.
Into the box now, Ryan Rua. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a drive out to left center field. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Willie Calhoun will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Willie Calhoun.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Rua is off at first with 2 away. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under at half. And the inning is over. Rangers draw just a bit closer thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Cubs 5 and the Rangers 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Texas, number 57, Deolis Guerra.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
From the stretch. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Kyle Schwarber. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And a fastball just a bit up.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away, so now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua sprinting after it. But it's the third baseman who gets there to make the play. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Tyler Chatwood takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 21, Tyler Chatwood.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Looped out towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Center fielder number 3, Delino DeShields.
Striding in once again, Delino DeShields. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to center, moving under at half. And that's the second out of the inning.
Third baseman number 29, Adrian Beltre.
Digging in once again, Adrian Beltre. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 3 for 8. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air to shallow center. Happ coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. They're down here 5-1. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Leading off for the Cubs, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
For my money, there's nothing better than a 3-pitch see you later. Well, look here. He gets him on his heels with strike 1, up against the ropes with strike 2, and then he KOs him on pitch number 3. Love it.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
If this doesn't boost your confidence on the mound, I'm not sure what does. That's 6 pitches and 2 strikeouts in the inning, and that was a really nice fastball for the punch out on that one.
Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Albert Almora.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Almora, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Randy Rosario is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
77, Randy Rosario.
Ready for another chance? Joey Gallo due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Russell has it, and the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And that one just missed outside. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He went deep back in the 5th.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
Stepping in now, Rougned Odor, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Baez fields it cleanly. There's 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this. Here's Addison Russell. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Tommy La Stella will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Tommy La Stella.
And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. From the belt, the pitch. Bounce to first. Gallo takes it in. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And they're runners at the corners now. The 0-1 delivery. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick. I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
Fouled away.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Mike Freeman will look to provide a little punch off the bench as he'll hit with runners at the corners and 1 out in the inning. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strike. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. A ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Bouncer up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game. Throw won't get him.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Texas, number 53, Jesse Chavez.
runners are at first and third, one away. 1-0 pitch is a changeup that runs high, 2-0. Chavez has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high fours. And that's in there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Mark Zagunis, we'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and two gone here. And it's fouled away. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to minimize the damage here to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 6-1. Tommy La Stella will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Ben Zobrist will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Mike Freeman is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 59, Lou Harrell.
Chris Jimenez is into the game as well, as he's the new first baseman. Jacob Hanneman is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Rua. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Brett Eibner will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 70, Brett Eibner.
down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Rua on at first, nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
Here's Elvis Andrus now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Center fielder number 3, Delino DeShields.
And here's the 2nd generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He's set and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there, base hit, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic, you got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Line drive to left. That's in there, base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Ready for another shot now, Robinson Chirinos. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. To Shields, the runner at third. Beltre over at second. Gallo at first. 2 out in the inning.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit.
And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 6-3 contest.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. Ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider. Zastryzny, a 6'3" left-hander. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Set and the 2-1 pitch. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Zobrist over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Cubs lead it 6-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rua is after it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's 1 away now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, hitting pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Taylor Davis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Taylor Davis.
In there for strike 1. Davis, a native Floridian. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero in the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here's Addison Russell as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Davis at third with 2 away. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Now the 2-1. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Gallo is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Pedro Strop comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Pedro Strop.
Ready once again, Rougned Odor. He was a double play victim last time around.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now Odor turns on one and sends it to deep right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box now, Ryan Rua, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and 2, here it is. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Brett Eibner will be the next to dig in at the plate. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
0-1 count and the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
In now, Elvis Andrus, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Has a look, now the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Delino DeShields. Back to him and up. That's off his leg. Throw on to first and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
6-3 the final score today. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jose Quintana is the winning pitcher of record. Matt Bush was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Ten minutes.